Hi, everybody. Good morning, Lori from Lori Book Trials, of course. I thought today I would do another book of the month where I tell you what the choices are, and then I'll tell you one book I'm going to pick, and then I'll pick one or two additional ones that you won't know what I picked. Okay, the first book we got is a very popular one, and it's in historical fiction, and that is Daisy Jones and the Six. So, I'll tell you what it's about. In case you don't know, basically, you're trying to find out, like, why they broke up, the group. And it talks about, like, it has, like, drugs and everything in it because of the year, that it is, that's the time frame of the thing, during that, what is it, like the 70s? Yeah. Or actually late 60s. So, yeah, she was born in the late 60s, I believe. But anyway, that's what it's basically about, why the band broke up. So, you're following their journey to find out why. And I heard that it's like in what's it called? Interview format, kind of. I'm that one I'm thinking about maybe being the book of the month that I pick. And then we got this one, it's called Lot, and it has a whole bunch of different short stories, I guess. Let me see, it says, quick take, a young black Latino comes of age in Houston, Texas. In the city of Houston, a sprawling, diverse microcosm of America, the son of a black mother and a Latino father is coming of age. He's working at his family's restaurant, wearing his brother's clothes, resenting his older sister's absence, and discover he likes boys. And it talks about like how he's surviving, other lives that why people are dying, like he's thriving why other people are dying and stuff like that. I'm not gonna tell you what, read the whole thing. Before she knew him, which is a thriller, of course. It says the Siberian neighbor's guide to dealing with the psychopath next door. It says Hen, and her husband Lloyd have settled into a quiet life in a new house outside of Boston, Massachusetts. Hen, short for Henrietta, is an illustrator and works out of a studio nearby and has found the right meds to control her bipolar disorder. Finally, she found some stability and peace. But when they meet the neighbor next door, that calm begins to erode, something like that, as she spots a familiar object displayed on the husband's office shelf. The sport trophy looks exactly like the one that went missing from the home of a young man who was killed 2 years ago. Hen knows because she has a long fascination with the unsolved murder, an obsession she doesn't talk about anymore, but can't fully shake either. Could her neighbor Matthew be a killer? Or is this the beginning of another psychotic, how do we say that, episode, like the one she suffered back in college when she became so consumed with proving a fellow student guilty that she ended up hurting a classmate? Says the more Hen observes Matthew, the more she suspects he's planning something truly terrifying. Yet no one will believe her. Then one night, when she comes face to face with Matthew in a dark parking lot, she realizes that he's known she's been watching him, that she's really on to him, and this is the beginning of a horrifying nightmare she might not live to escape. Sounds kind of interesting. See, I really want, Daisy Jones and the Six, kind of. But I kind of want this one, because this one looks like it would be more I'm more into thrillers and historical or whatever. Yeah, historical fiction. But I don't know. And then, anyways, we'll figure it out. And then we got contemporary fiction, which is called Queenie by Candace Cardi Williams. It says, good friends, bad breakups, and life as a Jamaica British millennium, something like that. It says, Quinny Jenkins is a 25-year-old Jamaican British woman living in London, straddling two cultures in Slough, something like that, nearly into neither. She works as at a national newspaper where she's constantly forced to compare herself to her white middle-class peers. After a messy breakup from her long-term white boyfriend, Queenie seeks comfort in all the wrong places, including several hazardous men who do a good job of occupying brain space and a bad job of affirming self-control. So it's basically trying to find her answers in the world today, or what she should do and things like that. And the last one is a technical thriller. I think that's what it says. It's called I don't know how you say this word. Anyways, let me see if I can get you in there somewhere. I don't have light on. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Probably not. Yeah, well, that's the best you couldn't get it. Let me see if I can get it into you guys, so you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Very good. But if you can see it, that's what it is. I'll spell it out to you just in case you can't see it. It's MUNICIPALISTS. The Municipalist? I don't even know how you say that. But anyways, you guys probably know what it is. But this one says, in Metropolis, something like that. The gleaming city of tomorrow, the dream of the great American city, has been achieved. But all this is about to change unless a neurotic, world-following bureaucrat, how you say that word, and an irrelevant freewheeler artificial intelligence could save the city from a mysterious terrorist plot that threatens its very existence. Henry Thomas has dedicated his life to improving America's infrastructures as a proud employee of the United States Minopol Survey. So when the agency comes under attack, he duly accepts his unexpected mission to visit Metropolis, looking for answers. But his plan to investigate quietly, and carefully, are interrupted by his new partner, a dark, drinking know-it-all named Owen. Excuse me. Who also turns out to be the project embodiment of an agency supercomputer. Soon Henry and Owen are fighting to save not only their lives and those of the city's millions of inhabitants, but also the soul of Metropolis. The Minopelis, how is that word, is a thrilling, funny, and touching adventure story, a tour de force of imagination that technically explores our relationship to the cities around us and the technologies guiding us into the future. Okay, the two that seem interesting is Daisy Jones and the Six and Before She Knew Him. Oh man, excuse me, you guys. I feel like I got a sneeze and it does not want to come out. It's like driving me insane. It's been like this all day. Well, it's only 6 something in the morning, but since I woke up. But I want to tell you what some of the add-ons are. There's like at least 4 or 5 books that really look good. Here we go. They have now a new category, which is young adult fiction. They have 4 Dead Queens. I can't get it because it's going to be in one of the book boxes this month. Or that would have definitely been the one I picked. There's something called Shout. There's When the Sky Fell on Splendor. The Opposite of Always, Night Music, The Gilded Wolves, which I already have from Owlcrate, some book called The Field Guide to the North American Teenager, On the Come Up, which is Angie Thomason, how do I say it, Enchant Day, which you guys know I got last month, so if you watched my video, and The Deceivers, which I have. So, I'll tell you what the two that interest me a lot are When the Sky Fell on Splendor, that looks good, or Splendor, and Opposites of Always. I think Opposites of Always is like this girl, they're best friends or something like that, and she winds up dying, and he could bring her back to life, or she shows up as a ghost. I don't know. He finds a way that he could bring her back to life, but then he has to decide between something. I'm not exactly sure. I'll read you what it says. This is what it says. When Jack meets Kate at a house party, he's pretty sure they're meant to be, until that is, she dies unexpectedly. But Kate's death triggers a shift in time that sends Jack back to the day they've met, giving him the chance to save her life. Okay, that's what it's like, Groundhog's Day type of book. Instead of the movie, of course. Let's see. Back to the day they met, giving him a chance to save her life. If you're worried about too many math equations or whiteboards, don't be. Jack and Kate almost love story is realistic, rooted in the exceptions we put on relationship. Blah, blah, blah. This is what people are saying about it. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be good. It says, okay. It says, Jack Elson King of almost. He almost made valedictorian. He almost made varsity. He almost got the girl. It says when Jack and Kate meet at a party, bonding until sunrise over their mutual love of Fruit Loops and their favorite flicks, Jack knows he's fallen hard. Soon, she's meeting his best friend Jillian and Franny, and Kate wins them over as easily as she did Jack. Jack's curse of almost is finally over. But their love story is complicated. It's an almost happily ever after, because Kate dies. And their story should end there. Yet Kate's death sends Jack back to the beginning, the moment they first meet, and Kate's there again. Beautiful, radiant Kate. Healthy, happy, and charming as ever. Jack isn't sure if he's losing his mind. Still, if he has a chance to prevent Kate's death, he'll take it, even if it means believing in time travel. However, Jack will learn that his actions are not without consequences, and when one choice turns deadly for someone else close to him, he has to figure out what he's willing to do and let go to save the people he loves. And that's Opposite of Always. It says a quick take, a tale of first love, second chances, and Fruit Loops. Excuse me. Okay. I'm not going to tell you which book of the month one I'm picking, but I did pick Always. And then I'm going to talk about a couple other ones, and I'm not going to let you know what that one is. The next one I'm thinking about is When the Sky Fell in Splendor by Emily Henry. Quick take. When a bright object crashes into a small Ohio town, a group of teens investigators are catapulted, how do you say that word, into an unusual spotlight. Excuse me. Says almost everyone in the small town of Splendor, Ohio, was affected when the local steel mill exploded. If you weren't a casualty of the itself, chances are a loved one was. That's the case for 17-year-old Franny, who's 5 years after explosion still has to stand by and do nothing as her brother lies in a coma. It says in the wake of the tragedy, Franny found solace in a group of friends whose experiences mirror her own. The group calls themselves The Ordinary, and they spend their free time investigating local ghost stories and legends, filming their exploits for their small following of YouTube fans. It's silly, it's fun, and it keeps them from dwelling on the sadness that surrounds them. Until one evening when the strange and dangerous thing they film isn't fiction. It's a bright light, something massive hurtling towards them from the sky, and when it crashes and the team goes to investigate, everything changes. Da 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 dum. That one looks really good. Not sure what night music is about. Oops. We already know what the guild is. I'm not even going to do that one because we already have that. Oh, yeah, I already have that one. Night music says, two magicians fall for each other during one steamy New York City summer. I might know. I feel like I'm getting sick, you guys. I hope not. So that one's basically about falling in love. I'm not going to go all into it. Let's see. I know there was a couple other ones that looked good to me. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what is going on with me. I think it might be allergies. Trying to get back to the books. Okay, there we go. I was also thinking about The Women in the Window by A.J. Finn, which I'm not going to go and tell you what that's about because it's a thriller, of course, mystery, thriller kind of thing. But you guys should know what it is. It's been around forever. But I was thinking about maybe that one. Okay, we already did that one. I was thinking about maybe getting... I mentioned this in the last video, so I'm not going to go over it again. But Night Tiger I wanted last time, but didn't get it. The Wife Between Us I wanted, but didn't get it. The Last Time I Lied was another one that looks interesting to me. Another one that looks interesting is an Anonymous Girl. There were some other ones that really look good to me. Let me see. I've never read a Gillian Flynn before, so I was thinking about maybe if I don't change my mind. I mean, if I decide to get it, but I might not get it. Either get in Sharp Objects or Dark Places. Or Gone Girl. And there was a couple other ones that looked good to me. The Clockmaker's Daughter, which I did in the last video, so I'm not going to go over it again. I'm not really into romance, but there are some romance if you like romance books that you could add on. But okay, so those are some of the choices. I'm not going to tell you which ones I'm getting. So I'm not going to tell you, but you'll find out next month. I already told you one, which I believe I said was what? I think I said I was getting Opposites of Always, didn't I? Yeah, Opposite of Always is the one I told you I was going to get. For sure. I'm trying to figure this out. But anyways, those are some of the ones that I'm thinking about. Let me know which one you would pick. I'm picking them out right now. I'm just not letting you guys know. But I have mine already picked out. So which one would you guys pick? Let me know down below out of the ones that are in the, you know, in the pick. Would any of those interest you that I talked about? Let me know, okay? Oops. I accidentally closed it out. I'm losing it. But yeah. So I will, when I get the books, I will let you know then what the other two, what the book of the month one I picked out, and the other extra one that the other one I picked out. It's telling me to confirm my stuff, but I'm not going to let you guys see it. I'm just confirming it. I figured I'll talk to you guys while I'm doing this. So, yeah. Today I'm going to be getting my glasses. So, which is nice. I cannot wait. Maybe I'll be able to see. But how is everybody's reading going? I still haven't finished one book. I'm reading a lot. But I'll go into that on another video. But yeah, I just thought I would do that again. Show you the picks. I mean, talk about the picks. And then pick one and let you know which one I picked out of one. Of course, I didn't tell you which book of the month what I picked. I just told you one of the add-ons. Because I usually like to put, if there's any add-ons that look good, I like to pick a couple. So yeah. But I'm going to let you guys go. Let me know if you guys like this video. Let me know if you do book of the month. And if so, what book did you pick out? And yeah, if you guys like this video, thumbs up, please. And remember, if you haven't subscribed, just subscribe to the channel. I'm at 97, you guys. I need 3 more, and I'll be at 100. And if you do subscribe to the channel, remember to push the bell icon, or whatever you want to say. Push the bell, yeah, whatever. The bell icon, so you'll know whenever a video of mine is being uploaded. And I hope you guys all have a great day. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now. Lori out.